Hello, this is Jacob. So today I'm gonna do a tutorial about Notion public integrations. So this is different than the Notion internal integrations, but public. So which means you can access the Notion app from any application outside Notion. Um, so let's get started. So we need to create two applications. So the first one is your application. So your application, for example, let's call it Sub2AI demo and make it public. You have to first create the internal integration. And then go to the distribution and make it public and fill out certain information, such as company name and website or homepage. To make it simple, let's go to the other completed public application that you're going to use later. So after we fill out all the information, you'll have basically a website, which is, let's say, call it vip.sub2ai.com live website. Let's show you guys. So this is a WordPress site, so you can use any website that's public. So to get a code, and you basically fill out all this information and then save it. So that's it. So that's your application. So you just need to add public integration on your side. Now let's go to the Notion application that you want to get access to. Here's the Notion application that I created so that we can get access to. We'll get access to this application, which is have a name team space called Sub2AI space. You need to go to the previous application that we created. So let's go there. So then go to the public application and grab the authorization URL. Okay, copy that. And then go to the other application. Let's copy paste it in the browser. So now you have a prompt saying Sub2AI demo app is trying to access your application. So what you're going to do is just select the pages that you want this application to access. So let's select pages. So let's select all the pages just for demo purpose and grant it allow access. Now you get the code, which you can use later to generate the Notion API token. Let's go to the Postman. Copy paste the code that you generated earlier and click send. Now you get your access token that you can use later for Notion APIs. So for Notion APIs, you can download from their webpage, which is developer.notion.com. And then you go to API references, then you should have a list of APIs that you can use for your integrations. To test out Notion APIs, open your browser, go to developers.notion.com, and go to API reference. They have a list of Notion APIs that you can test out, such as the authentication blocks, pages. Well, those are all Node.js and Curl samples. To make it easy, just go to Notion Postman. Just search Google and search for Notion Postman. Click the first link, Notion Postman API. So these are all direct APIs that you can use and test. So let's export that API and test it on the local. So just go to Notion API, click export, and on the local, I just do a import. Import, so already imported. So here are all the APIs that you can test out. let's say we want to create a page. Okay, let's say we want to create a page under getting selected page. So that page has an ID of 557, blah, blah, blah. I'll just copy the ID. So here's a page that you want to create it underneath. So you go back to the Postman. So let's say we want to create a page under the page, this page. Just use that Notion Pages API. So use a parent page ID equals to the ID you paste it from. So this page will be the parent of the page that you're trying to create, and specify properties. Let's make it simple to just use title. So let's say we create a page titled SubTOI demo page, and use the token that we just generated. Select bearer token, so it's bearer token, and then click send. So now I've got a page under the other getting started page. So let's go back to the browser. Now you see there's a new page here. It's called SubTOI demo page. Let's click that page. It's an empty page because we just specified the title. Now let's say you want to retrieve the page you just created. So let's go back to the Postman and go to the retrieval page. Paste the same token that you used to create the page, and go to body and go to params. Just specify the page ID you just created. Okay, you can get the page ID from the browser. Go back to the browser. Page ID is 6cd, blah, blah, blah. Copy that page ID and paste it in the Postman. So now click send. Okay, you got the page you just created. So it's called SubTOI demo page. Great. Now let's say you want to create a database under that page that you just created. Go back to the browser. So we want to create a database under this page. So we want to also take the page ID and go to Postman again. Go to create a database. So you need to specify the page ID for that database. So the database will be created under that page ID. And now we want to create a database called grocery list, and then specify all the properties for the database. And then also using the same token that you queried earlier. Okay, let's click send. Okay, the database is created under that page. Let's go back to the browser. Hooray, we got a grocery list database under the page we created. So now you can edit the database or create new rows. Let's go back to the Postman again. So besides creating databases or pages, you can also create blocks and also create the comments using those APIs. You can try those out. In this tutorial, we went through how to use Notion's public API to integrate with your client. So if you like this video, please click and subscribe. See you in the next one. Thank you.